Hi, my name's Chris at ThermoVision. We're going to go ahead and go over putting in your new ThermoVision radio to your Physiomonitor or your SoloVision. Going from the wired thermography unit to the ThermoVision wireless 3G. And what you're going to get with your ThermoVision is a radio package. This radio package is an anti-static bag. Contains the radio. It's a board with the radio on it. And you're also going to receive a small nylon screw with it. Small white nylon screw. All you're going to need to do, the only tools you're going to need are a flathead screwdriver and a Phillips screwdriver. I'm going to primarily focus on just the Physiomonitor, as the process for the SoloVision is exactly the same, and more than likely you're going to be performing this procedure on a Physiomonitor. First thing we're going to do is going to go ahead and make sure that the device is completely unattached from anything. You don't want it attached to USB or the power, of course, when opening up the unit. And then we're just going to need a small flat area to work on and somewhere to store the screws. There's 4 screws at the base, on the base, one by each of the foot pads. All you're going to need is the Phillips screwdriver, and you're just going to go ahead and simply unscrew each of the 4 on the bottom. Once that's completed, make sure, of course, that you put the screws in a safe location. Once that's completed, you'll be able to then just simply open up the Physiomonitor or the SoloVision by just sliding it apart. You'll have 2 halves. Of course, the top lid is not needed right now, and the bottom section is what we're going to be working with. Real simply here, you're going to find the radios already that you have in the Physiomonitor already in place. We have D5, D6, and D7. You'll see these noted on the top of the device, or on top of the radios. Each section has a different written on the actual circuit board, different written name of where it is. And so we have range of motion over here, ROM, that's for your flex vision. We have dynamic over on this side for your Dynavision. And then we have for your radio for your static, SEMG right here for your scan visions. There's another area here that's all empty. It's the aux area. We won't be worrying about that at all. It does fit the radio, so you do need to take in mind that you aren't putting the radio in this area. The other empty area is right here in the middle. You're going to find a nylon screw thread right here and an open, wide area. Over on the side here, it actually says thermo. So make sure that you're looking in the middle that it says thermo. Quite simply, what you're going to do is get the radio out of the anti-static bag, put the nylon screw off to the side for a second, and on the radio itself, on the radio board, we have 4 pins at the top, and 2 on the left and 2 on the right. I'll try to focus in on that. And all we need to do is match that up quite simply with the section on the board in the middle here, where that's going to go. So the 4 are at the top right here, and we're just going to go ahead and lay that flat on the table and just line up the holes, and then all you need to do is just apply a little bit of pressure by pushing down on it, and they should all slide in together. Just give it a look to make sure that all of the sides are sliding in together. And once that's slid down in there, right in the middle, all you're going to need to do is take your nylon screw, and on the very top of the radio board there is a small area, small hole, where you can use a flathead screwdriver and go ahead and sink that screw. After that, all we need to do is just place the lid back on, simply by sliding it together. And then go ahead and put the 4 screws back in the bottom. Once the 4 screws are back in the bottom, you're ready to go. You're ready to set. You're set and ready for your ThermoVision. Go ahead and plug that device back into the computer and back into the power. And what you're going to see when you power on the device is that once the radios read here in a few seconds, you're going to see that now you have a new radio light on, and that's section number 3. And that'll go ahead and tell you that you definitely have your ThermoVision radio ready and installed. And that's it. That's all you need to do. Very simple process, and enjoy using your ThermoVision. Thank you.